Yes, yes, I can hear you.
So purchase returns. So sometimes if the material supplied by the vendor is not up to the standards, right, we have the right to return them. These are called purchase returns. So the purchase returns, how it is posted in SAP. The purchase returns is also called credit memo or vendor credit memo. So when you post the purchase return, the system generates an accounting document. So in order to identify that document related to purchase returns, we have one document type KZ. So for KG, we have to define the number ranges. So define number ranges for document type KG, transaction code OBS7. Click on position. Document type is equal to KG. Click on enter. Select KG document type. Click on details button. See, number range number 17. If you remember, right, for KA also, number range number 17. Right? So already for 17, we have defined the number ranges. Already for 17, we have defined the number ranges. So this number range is also automatically applicable to KG document type. So it is not necessary to define the number range again. Just to show you this point, I have given this transaction. Note that the number range for KG document type is also 17, which has already been defined for KA earlier. So no need to create again. Then posting of purchase document, F-41. Document date is 11/10/2022. Type is KG. Company code SSKV. Posting date 11/10/2022. Period 7. Currency INR. Posting key 21. Posting key 21. Debit for vendor. Debit for vendor. For credit memo. Debit for vendor for credit memo. Within brackets, purchase return. The account is 17003022. Vendor number. Click on enter. The amount is 25,000. Business area SSKV. Text to be in goods sector. Text to be in goods sector. Posting key 50. The account is 2,120,000. Means inventory of raw material account is credited. So actually, we have to create one GL account, purchase account. So that account only has to be credited. So instead of creating another GL account, I'm just creating the inventory of raw material account because the stock is reduced. When you return the goods, right, the inventory of raw materials is reduced. Click on enter. The amount is as this. Business area SSKV. Text plus. Click on plus. So with this, accounts payable is over. Then account receivables. This account receivable is very, very similar to accounts payable in the sense the logic of the business transactions. That only the transaction codes are different and the business process flow is in the opposite direction, nothing else. But again, I will explain everything here also. This account receivable component is used to process the business transactions related to customers or debtors. See, from the accounting perspective, customers means your dealers, distributors, retailers, wholesalers, etc., etc. These are the customers from the accounting perspective, not the consumers, right? Consumers means the people who uses your products, right? They are consumers. But from the accounting perspective, consumers cannot be your customers, right? So customers means your dealers, distributors, retailers, wholesalers, C&F agents, consignees, etc., etc. Like sales invoices. So when you sell the goods to your dealers, distributors, etc., etc., how to process them? Then payment from customers, both full payments and part payments. Then advance from customers. So like that, in order to process all these business transactions related to your customers, we use the accounts receivable component. So in order to process all these business transactions again, for every customer, we have to create a master record. As in the case of accounts payable, we have created a master record for every vendor, no? So in account receivable, we have to create a master record for every customer. Master record means, again, it has to be identified with the number. So from where the number is to be taken? The number is taken from the customer accounts. So we have to maintain the master record for every customer with reference to company code. So every customer master record is to be identified with the number. So the customer master record number is controlled by the customer account groups. So here, based on the customer similarities or based on the similarities in the master data maintenance requirements, all the customers are grouped together, right? Then for every customer group, we create and assign a number range. So the individual customers are created under the respective customer account group. Then the system takes the number from the number range of the customer account group. Very similar to accounts payable. So for example, we have the dealers, distributors, retailers, wholesalers, one-time customers. So the master records for all the dealers are created under the dealers group. The master records for all the distributors are created under the distributors group and so on. Clear? Then the following are the functions of the customer account groups. A number range for assigning the account number to the customer master record. Then the field status for the customer master records created under the respective groups. That is, which fields are suppressed, required, and optional. That means, if you remember, at every vendor account group level, we have selected reconciliation account as a required entry, right? As a result, when you create the master record for the customer under the respective customer account group, right? In every customer master record, in accounts payable, at every vendor account group level, we selected reconciliation account as a required entry. So when we create the master record for the vendor under the respective vendor account groups, we have maintained reconciliation account. Similarly, in account receivable also, what are the fields to be maintained in the customer master records is controlled by customer account groups only. Then, whether the number assignment is external. External means the number to the customer master record is given by the user from the defined number ranges, or number assignment is internal. Internal means the number to the master record is given by the system itself within the defined number ranges. So these are the three important functions of the customer account groups. Then the other important points related to customer account groups and customer master records. SAP R3 system works on the principles of numbers as opposed to names for the master records. So every customer is identified with the number, as every vendor is identified with the number, no? So in order to process the business transactions related to customers, we use these customer numbers, right? Each master record has a unique number. We use this number to display, change the master record and to post to the vendor account. Then the customer master record number is assigned automatically by SAP R3 system in the sequential order or manually. Then SAP R3 ensures that numbers assigned are always unique. Means every customer will have a separate number. No two customers can have the same number. Every customer will have the unique number. No two customers can have the same number. Then a customer account has the same number for all company groups because the customer account groups are created at the client. Then in the real time, right, this account receivable module is integrated with the sales and distribution module. So when the sales and distribution module is integrated, then the sales orders, sales invoices, sales returns are processed from SD. Then account receivable component is used to process the payments from the customers. Suppose if the SD is not integrated, then we process all the business transactions from FI only. So for the time being, I am going to explain you the account receivable, assuming that we did not implement SD and we did not integrate SD. So if the SD is integrated, how the sales invoices are processed, we will see later on. Okay. Now, every vendor must, sorry, here, please rectify customer. This is customer. Every customer master record contains the data under 3 segments. Here also you rectify the numbers, please. It is not 4, 5, 6, it is 1, 2, 3. Right? See, number 1, general data. Number 2, company code data. Number 3, sales data. If you remember, vendor master record contains the data under 3 segments. General data, company code data, purchase data. Because the accounts payable module is integrated with the Now, this account receivable module is integrated with the SD. That's why it contains the 3rd segment, sales data. Then, general data. It contains information like customer name, number, address, bank information, tax information, and the contact person information, etc. This information is stored at the client level so that this information can be used by all the company codes in which is a customer. Say, for example, we have 3 company codes in our group: A company code, B company code, and C company code, right? So, A company code, B company code, and C company code, all the 3 company codes are selling the goods to the same customer, right? In that case, his name will be same in all the 3 company codes. His address will be same in all the 3 company codes. His bank data, tax information also will be same in all the company codes, right? So as a result, it is enough to maintain the general data only once. Remember, the general data always contains the common data. And this general data is always stored at the client level so that every company code under that client can use the same data. As a result, right, we can work on the optimum size of the database. Clear? The general data is common in all the company codes in which is a customer. Then number 2, company code data. It contains information like payment terms, means credit period, payment methods, reconciliation account number, tolerance group, etc. This information is stored at the company code level so that this information is specific and available to that company code only. So even though all the 3 company codes are selling the goods to the same customer, A company code is giving only 10 days credit. B company code is giving only 30 days credit, but C company code is giving 45 days credit. Means different company codes may give the different credit period to the same customer, right? That's why this payment terms is company code specific data. Similarly, tolerance groups. Then sales data. It contains information like sales order, it is not order. It contains information like sales order. Comma, order probability. Order probability. Write down please. Order probability. Terms of delivery, etc., which is used by the sales department of the company code, right? This I will show you at the time of SD integration. Then certain specifications entered in the customer master record, like payment terms, are automatically defaulted each time when we are processing the business transactions related to the customer. So this is also as usual as in the case of accounts payable. Then configuration. So here also, first we have to get the customer account groups. We have to define the number ranges for the customer account groups, and we have to assign the number ranges to customer account groups. Right? Creation of customer account groups. Path is SPRO. Financial accounting. Account receivable, accounts payable. Customer accounts. Master data. Preparations for creating customer data. Define screen load with customers. Sorry, define the account groups with the screen load customers. Click on new entries. The account group is equal to SSKV. Meaning or name or description. SSKV dealers for Andhra Pradesh. Just a minute. Yes. See, field status. General data, company code data, sales data. So double click on company code data. Double click on account management. Select reconciliation as a requirement. So at this account group level, we are selecting reconciliation as a required entry. So in every customer master record, who is created under this account group, right? We have to maintain the reconciliation account compulsory. Already explained you what is reconciliation account in accounts payable. Here also same meaning is there. Click on save. Now, let us create one more account group. Click on next entry button. The account group is equal to SSK. Then just like that. Meaning is equal to SSKV dealers for Tamil Nadu. Double click on company code data. Double click on account management. Select reconciliation code as required entry. Click on save. Transaction code, please write down. Okay, it is there. Transaction code is there. Table name T077D. Just a minute, let me check. T077D. Yes, customer account groups. Table name T077D. And write down there the customer account groups. The customer account groups. And the number ranges for customer account groups. And number ranges for customer account groups. are created at a client level, or created at the client level. So that they can be used by all the company codes of the client. So that they can be used by all the company codes of the client. We can assign one number range. We can assign one number range to multiple customer account groups. We can assign one number range to multiple customer account groups. But normally we define a separate number range for every customer account group. Okay. Then creation of number ranges for customer accounts. XDN1. Path is same as above. See, create a number ranges for customer accounts. Click on change intervals. So again, first of all, you have to identify the number range number which we can use, because these number ranges are also created at the client level, right? So $PQRSTUVWXYZ percentage D A B C D E F G H I J K. See, percentage J is there. So percentage, after that percentage S is there, right? So let us use percentage K. You can write down wherever you feel convenient. Percentage K. Then we have to identify the number range number. Just to give me 1 minute. Now, after identifying the number range number we can use, right? We have to identify the number range interval we can use. For that, you have to identify the free interval. So go to menu interval, free intervals, right? So we can use this number 22762 2300, right? 22762 2300. Click on insert line. Number is equal to percentage K. Number is equal to percentage K from number 2276 to number 2300. So we can create 24 customer master accounts. Click on Save. Now, assign number ranges to customer account groups. Path is same as above. Click on position. The account group is called SSKV. Click on enter. Number range number. Percentage K. Click on save. Write down the table name. T077D underscore B. T077D underscore B. Now, creation of sales account. So we have to create one GL account, sales account, because when we sell the goods and when we post the sales invoice, the entry posted is debit customer account and credit sales account, right? So customer account is nothing but your customer master account. The customer master account is created later on, but at this point of time, you have to create the GL account, sales account. So we have an account group sales, right? Let us go to the OBD4. Chart of accounts SSKV. So we have an account group sales, right? The defined number range is 3 lakhs to 3 lakh 99. So I am taking 3 lakhs. Transaction code FSWG. GL account is equal to 3 lakhs. Company code SSKV. Go to menu GL account create. The account group is equal to sales. Select P&L statement account. Short text is equal to sales account. GL account long text is also sales account. Go to control data tab. Account currency INR. Select only balances in local currency. Select line item display. Sort key 001. Then go to create bank interest tab. Field status group G001. Click on save. Next, creation of sundry debtors account as reconciliation account. So here also, right, reconciliation account is having the same meaning as it had in the accounts payable. But again, I will explain. It is the control account maintained in the general ledger to post all the business transactions affected in the sub-ledger accounts, that is customer accounts and vendor accounts. It is used to know the total amount to be received from all the customers by the company at any point of time. So the figure to be represented in the balance sheet is taken from this account, and we cannot post directly into these accounts. For example, we have two customers, customer A account, customer B account. So for the customer A, you sold 10,000 worth of goods, out of which you received only 10,000, 7,000. Then for the customer B, you sold 20,000 goods, from whom you received only 10,000. So how much you have to receive from both the customers together now? From the customer A, 3,000. From the customer B, 10,000. So total you have to receive 13,000. Now, if you want to know what is the total amount of receivables, what we have done, we have created sorry, we have balanced every individual customer account, right? Then we have added the individual customer account balances. Suppose you have the 500 customers and your accounting year started on 1/4/2022. So from 1/4/2022 till today, right, there are hundreds of debits and credits in every customer account. In that case, right, if you have to balance every customer account and if you have to add all those balances, it takes a lot of time. But this information is required immediately. That's why we create one GL account with the name Sunday Debtors account. Then we do some settings so that whenever you post any business transaction in any of the individual customers' account, that is also posted in the Sunday Debtors. So it's a GL account, right? So if you go to FS10N or FAGLB03, the system will display the balance. So for every business transaction you post in individual customers account, right, that Sunday Debtors account is updated in the general ledger automatically. And remember, we cannot post manually into the Sunday Debtor, reconciliation account. And the sort key will be customer number 030. For Sunday Creditors, we have used 012, right? Customer vendor number. But we use 031 customer number. So Sunday Debtors account is part of your current assets, right? And the defined number range is 2,100,000 to 2,199,000. So I'm taking 2,125,000. GL account is equal to 2,125,000. Company code SSK. Go to menu GL account create. The account group is equal to current assets, loans, advances. The account group is current assets, loans, advances. Select balance sheet account. Short text is equal to Sunday Debtors account. GL account long text is also Sunday Debtors account. Go to Control Data tab. Account currency INR. And we should not select only balances in local currency for the reconciliation accounts. Reconciliation account for account type, customers. Reconciliation account for account type, customers. Select to line item display. Sort key 031. Then go to create bank interest tab. Field status group G067. Click on save. Then creation of customer master record, right? XD0. Write down. A customer master record can be created a customer master record can be created only for FI or only for SD only for SD or just a minute. We can create the customer master record both for, only for FI or only for SD or both for FI and SD. We can create customer master record. We can create, full stop. We can create customer master record only for FI in the transaction code FD01. FD01. There we can maintain the data. There we can maintain the data in the general data segment. In the general data segment and the company code data segment. In the company code data segment. Full stop. We can create the customer master record. We can create the customer master record only for SD in the transaction code VD01. VD01. There we can maintain the data. There we can maintain the data in the general data segment and sales area data segment and sales area data segment. Next, full stop. Next, we can create the customer master record both for FI and SD, both for FI and SD in the transaction code XD01. XD01, wherein we can maintain the data, wherein we can maintain the data in general data segment company code segment and sales area data segment and sales area data segment. Okay. So XD01. Account group is equal to select SSKV dealers for AP. Account group is equal to select SSKV dealers for AP. Company code SSKV. So here in XD01, we can create the data in sales area data also. So here you enter the sales area. What is sales area, sales organization divisions? We will discuss later on. Here I am creating the customer master record only for FI now. Click on enter. Title is equal to company. Name is equal to Rahul and company. Here, this is the customer address you can enter. Country I am maintaining only country. Click on company code data. Look at the screen. Reconciliation account is a mandatory field because In the account group, SSKV, we have selected the reconciliation account as the required entity, right? So reconciliation account is 2,125,000. Sort key 031. Cash maintainable group A1. Click on payment transactions tab. Payment terms 001. Look at the scheme, tolerance group. In the customer master record also, tolerance group is there, right? So we are keeping this tolerance group as blank, right? So in accounts payable, we have defined the blank tolerance group, right? We have defined blank tolerance group. See, it is customer vendor tolerances. So the same tolerance group also can be used for customer. So here in the customer master record, we are not entering any tolerance group. Means this value is applicable. Clear, no? Click on save. See, customer 2276 has been created for the company code SSKV. Now let us create one more customer account. Same procedure. The account group is equal to SSKV. Company code SSKV. Click on enter. Title is equal to company. Name is equal to Aishwarya and company. Country is equal to IN. Click on company code data. Reconciliation account is 2,125,000. Sort key 031. Click on payment transactions tab. Terms of payment will be 0. Click on set. See, customer 2277 has been created. Like that, we create all the customer master records. Then we have to define the number ranges for respective document types, DR, DZ, DA, right? So when we post the customer invoice, a document is posted with the document type DR. So document type DR means customer invoice. So for DR, we have to define the number ranges. Similarly, for DZ, customer payment, we have to define the number ranges. For DA also, we have to define the number ranges. These things we will see in tomorrow's class. Any questions? Yeah, observe.
Yes, sir. I have one question regarding the month-end activity in SAP and bank reconciliation.
We will
Just
see,
only
sir. We have not yet covered month-end activities. We will see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We will cover after the controlling module or in the middle?
No,
I just asked you because the same question asked.
At the time of preparation
All
of
right,
financial statements, we cover.
Okay. All right. That question has been asked with me in an interview. That's why I just need to clarify with you, sir.
For the
All
time
right.
we Google it.
Bro?
Because without completion of the course, if you're attending the interviews, right, I cannot help it now.
Yeah, it's okay, but
Because
I just
there is an order, there is a sequence, right? For the topics, there is a sequence, right? We cover.
Yes. Okay, I understand it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.